Have you heard the phrase, you can either give them a fish or teach them how to fish? If you give them a fish, they will have one meal, but if you teach them to fish, they will never go hungry. I was making sure everyone got fed, but I forgot to feed myself. So grateful you're here. Let's get started. So, over the course of a couple of days, I was going out of my way to get my DVD player working. Yes, I still own a DVD player because I missed a piece of my past. I bought the first ever DVD Zumba set that came out in 2002, and I kept it till this day. I remembered how much I used to enjoy it and wanted to rekindle that joy. The issue was that I no longer had the remote. Who else can relate to the loss of remotes being detrimental? And even though the DVD player has buttons on it, you can't skip chapters or scroll to select the chapter of the DVD you want. So I went on an adventure to get it to work. I bought the plugs that are red, white, and yellow, and they convert to an HDMI. It did not work. I discovered the TV I have does take the red, white, and yellow plug, which are called RCA plugs. So I went to Best Buy and bought them, but they still did not work. But I was not giving up. I wanted to enjoy Zumba from 2002 and have the creator Alberto Beto Perez, along with his crew, on my screen. So I decided to purchase a universal remote. Once it came in, I looked up the code that correlates with my DVD player. Following the instructions, I connected it with success. Then I took a break from this adventure. I reached my end goal of getting the DVD to work, and that was that. Until yesterday, I put in the DVD and did the 20-minute express. I was transported back to 2002 in my tiny bedroom that I shared with my sister at the time. The bedrooms were like a railroad track. Each room led to another, and our room was the first one. So, to get to my brother's room and my parents' room, you had to go through ours. And you can imagine what that was like growing up. Oh, and to add on to the turmoil, it was one bathroom and 8 people. Just to paint you a little picture, we would set our alarms earlier than each other to be the first one in the bathroom so we can get ready for school. And if someone was already in there, then 9 out of 10 times the lock was getting picked by someone because they were in a rush and needed to get ready. Back to my room. We had twin size beds with the pink metal frames, and we went through different phases of bed sheets. But if my memory serves me correctly, I believe in 2002 we had Beauty and the Beast sheets or the like neon pink ones. They were super bright, but I love pink, so I'm all for it. And we had a boxed silver TV with dual VCR and DVD player that my parents purchased from Costco, I think. And trying to keep up with Zumba and learning the steps. That joy was there again. The sweat came out profusely, and that little girl from 2002 was dancing alongside me. At least the memory of her was. But I'm no longer the same person I was back in 2002. Just like the Technicolor of the DVD has changed, so am I. You can see the pixelation of what used to be the best thing yet. And in 2002, placing that order and waiting the allotted time it took for that Zumba set to come in so I can start learning. Back then, it took 2 to 3 weeks for the order to come in. There was no Amazon Prime, no tracking the package, just checking the mail every single day until it arrived. And I remember getting so excited and would just check the mail every single day until it came in. And Those were the days. And I also thought about all of the times I made things happen because I wanted to, but most of those moments were intertwined with making things happen for others rather than myself. And I thought to myself, there were so many moments I could have just given up. I could have given up when the buttons wouldn't let me skip the track or when the plugs didn't work, but I didn't. And look what happened on the fourth try. So, why can't I be this way always? Why did I give up on myself and the things that I had wanted time and time again, but always showed up and delivered for everybody else? When was a time in your life when you gave up on yourself, but never on others? What were you trying to prove? I was trying to prove to them that they can always count on me to make things happen for them, that they didn't need to worry about getting it done because I would get it done for them. But that was a disservice to both them and myself. It was a disservice to them because I was taking away their learning moments and experiences. If I was doing it for them, how would they know how to do it for themselves? Someone once said to me, paraphrasing here, have you heard the phrase, you can either give them a fish or teach them how to fish? If you give them fish, they will have one meal. But if you teach them to fish, they will never go hungry. I was making sure everyone got fed, but I forgot to feed myself. So now I offer to teach them, but I don't force them to be taught, and I no longer fish for them. I fish for myself. Soon enough, they will want to learn, whether it's from me or on their own. Instead, I offer support, tools, and resources. It is up to them whether or not they want to take me up on that offer. I invite you to sit or stand and think about a time in your life where you were making sure that everyone but you got fed. How did that serve you? How is it serving you now? Excited to hear your feedback and to share with me which moments in your life you are serving everybody but yourself. So make sure you leave a comment and let me know moments in your life where that has shaped you. Would love to hear all about it. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful week and thank you for being here. Bye.